Back again with more Stellaris. We are playing today another custom race that I've got set up, the Cyrin. Yes, that's how it's pronounced because I named it, and that's how it's pronounced. Um, they're Void Dwellers and they are Conquerors. So we're gonna be doing some conquering and defeating and stuff. We might be nice early on, we might not be. Sort of depends on what we get. Trying to think what else. Last time we were playing, we played the Roman Empire and got our shit kicked in when we opened up the L gates. So that happens from time to time. And hopefully this is going to go a good bit better. Let's see. Let's start off exploring around as we do. Yes, yes, another dictator. And to get... I'm going to say impeached, but and I was gonna say elected, but then I completely forgot what like the next emperor, the emperor elect is called. Crown Prince. Okay, Prince. Let's see. We're gonna keep our main fleet. Sometimes I like to mess with things and sort of get the extra alloys out of the fleet. There's a little kind of an exploit. Speaking of exploits, this is something I like to do. Which I don't know why it prioritizes or it doesn't prioritize other jobs above clerks, but I like to take jobs out of clerks so that they go into miner instead because we need more minerals. Because the first thing I'm going to be building with my excess minerals is an astro mining bay, so we just have more mineral output so we can build more shit. Because these stations are not effectively they're not effectively set up for really actual efficiency at the moment. At least we initially get them. It's nice to have this as like a foundry sort of place. I think I'm gonna actually have it be a factory station for now. This one's gonna go to generator because it's gonna be our main generator output. Yeah. Needs to have a little bit of crime since we took off the amenities, but we're otherwise okay. We're gonna chill for a little bit. Get a science ship queued up because again we got to explore as normal. I think this is no, this isn't the dead, and that keeps going that way. Okay, good. Now playing Void Dwellers, of course, we are unable to colonize other planets with our main species. That does not include Relic or Gaia worlds. We can colonize those, but those are rare and few and far between, or generally just heavily guarded. Now we can get some other pops from other empires and colonize ships that way, or colonize planets that way. We're actually gonna let that sit so I can get this mining bay quicker. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But just a little slow at the moment. I almost want to buy more minerals. Our food because we're gonna have some excess food for quite a while. It's kind of how these starts go with the Void Dwellers are all fairly similar. Let's see, yeah, give me that research speed or anomaly research speed specifically. That construction ship is gonna sit. Yeah, so the Cyrin here specifically, while we're sort of sitting here doing nothing, xenophobe. We don't really like those people, so that's sort of to help us get a I guess more influence, or at least have more influence so we can claim more systems before we're sort of cut off. Now that's not super important with a Void Dweller empire because it's not like you're going to gain extra planets and stuff. I mean, again, having as much territory is nice, but mostly the militarist helps as well. Except more for claims than anything else. Does help a little with the ship fire rate. The materialist research speed and robot upkeep is always nice because I think we're definitely going for the synthetic ascension path and just become robots. Samtar Shar Bisman. We have a ruined strategic coordination center, which would be really nice to get fixed up. So a strategic coordination center, I think it's part of the Utopia DLC. And this one specifically, once you repair it, as you sort of go up the tiers, you get an extra ship fire rate bonus, I think, as it goes up. Essentially, you have a stronger stronger fleets and stuff. And that is always nice to have. We have the Gruner, which means we have a ton of archaeology sites we're going to have to excavate, which means more and more science ships are going to be necessary. It also means that when we sort of run out of space to like expand and Empire start cutting us off, we will have things to do when we bring our science ships back. Yeah, I think I am gonna buy a little bit more. Hopefully to get those minerals building up a bit quicker. But yeah, it's generally the thing I want to do. Get this astro mining bay, because the other option I would say that's sort of effective is to get your research district first and get that extra research output, which is always really, really smart to do. Just get more and more research. But we're gonna get that like our next thing. So like the downside of us not getting it now versus in, I don't know, a year, we're not losing on that much extra research, and the alloys we get are going to be much more important. I also like to take discovery first, since we are void dwellers, and expanding is not the most important thing for void dwellers, since we're not going to be colonizing hundreds of planets. Well, we're not going to be colonizing much any planets. Was this anomaly? Yeah, go ahead and research it.
Anomalous surface variable.
Research that one as well. We're slowly getting more power. Register is probably our third option, or a third building that we're going to use with our minerals on. And I kind of want this guy to start building shit, but we can actually kind of wait with him and eventually build like a second one up later. I am going to, however, continue selling food and building science ships, because obviously more science ships we have, we'll be able to see, and the better we're going to make our decisions for what choke points we're going to grab first, second, and third. As at the moment, like, I would like to have more than just this main cluster here. Plus, we also don't know who we're near, and that can also depend. That can also be important as to where we set up our choke points and where we strengthen ourselves. I need also to check my policies. I can never remember this order here. We're expansionist, yes, that I like. Unrestricted wars, indiscriminate, and militarized economy, no. We're gonna do mixed. I always like mixed. I don't like to do either of these civilized or militarized, except in extreme situations, because you end up losing so much out of. It's a bigger loss from one versus the other. And it doesn't really pay off generally. Wealth creation almost always, unless again like consumer benefits is sometimes okay. I've never done marketplace of ideas. If unity, if somehow getting unity and all these traditions was really good, if I got really good benefits from that, maybe doing some sort of unity rush and trying to take that marketplace of ideas, that might be good, but it's not. See, we're allowed to purge, enslave, and full population controls. Nice. Let's get you. Ooh, we have this guy. I guess we will get him. That's a nice, cheap scientist there. We've got 3 going out. A 4th probably on the way soon. You're gonna keep going this way. I think we're just gonna have him beeline until at least here. I'd like to get about 6. I think 6 science ships is a pretty good number. Because I can kind of afford to have them after I'm done exploring, because I'll have a ton of ruins from the Gruner, whatever these guys are called, the precursor chain. Nope, I want to open that up. Sear 450. Yeah, we're a good ways off from being able to build that. We're kind of going to be slow, so let's speed it up a little bit in these early couple queue up some more of these. These first few years are kind of slow and straightforward. It's gonna wait as our minerals build up. Our influence is gonna go up as normal. I wish Map the Stars was cheaper, because then I might actually get Map the Stars, because that survey speed and anomaly discovery chance is pretty nice. But not 200 influence nice. That's more likely 3 systems that I can take earlier. Alright, 450 exactly. That research district building, that'll probably set us to 0 for consumer goods, which is fine, because we don't need consumer goods to send out colony ships. So if we float at 0, as long as we're above 0, we can run at a pretty rough deficit for quite a while. But yeah, we'll keep building up. Actually, I probably...
Anomalous surface variable detected.
He's doing okay, but that stability is kind of rough. It's not producing as much. Get survey speed and disengagement chance, of course, because that's going to help our early game
System survey complete.
Exploration stuff. We're not getting any energy, which is weird. Normally I think I get energy, but we might be waiting a bit until we get reactor districts, which I might just nip in the bud early. At least earlier. Let's wait another month and buy our last little bit. Actually, no. That's not. I think we can build the generator district. Yeah, reactor district here, which we will prioritize. And as long as we have enough food that we're positive, right, we're good. Let's see. What are we saving our minerals up for next? We're probably saving it up to get Habitat Central Control on our 2 other habitats. This habitat here already has it, and is also a like a tier 2 habitat. These other 2 don't have like just basic administration and are just a tier 1 habitat. So they only have 4 district slots total. This one starts with 6. It already has the central already done. Giant scale man.
Adjusted.
So all the way down there. And then let's build 2 more science ships. I'll probably have to sell food again to pay for them. And yeah, I think now I can start taking systems and finishing building now. But it's not the most important thing that I get. Well, it's kind of important that I get that stability up. Yeah, -5 amenities, and we lose 20% of our stability. That's actually pretty rough. Osbane knocked. Got some skills. Still not enough energy for these guys. But the generator district is built, so we should start. That should start coming in here soon. Let's also make sure we prioritize properly.
Surface variable detected.
Maybe that's something, I don't know, I've been thinking, maybe we try something a little different this game. Where I don't build stations and systems early, and maybe I do focus all my minerals into making sure my home system is fully built up first. I don't think it's going to be a major difference. I guess we will see if I notice anything especially better. My crime is getting higher and higher. If it reaches 10, we can do that little... I'm not sure if I'd call it exploity. It kind of feels exploity, which is why I don't do it all the time, but intentionally trying to get my crime above 10 so I can negotiate with crime lords and then get the extra stability permanently. Which ultimately gets me more,
Construction complete.
what's it called? Let's, yeah, let's sell consumer goods. I might regret that in the future. But, let's get these science ships moving on out. I guess we will take the resilient one. You're gonna go here. And you, once I get enough, there's gonna be quite a while till we do that. See how many do I need there?
Technological acquisition successful. System survey complete.
Let's see, advanced habitats are not, we're not getting that anytime soon. Because to upgrade them, we need a ton of alloys. But, and planetary build speed. Let's get science division. So we get that nice system there. Try and stop the machine or just get free minerals. I don't know, we'll just get the free minerals now. That's not really the biggest difference which one we pick. I think if we are successful in stopping the drill rampage, we do get extra mining in that system or something.
Acquisition successful.
Which ultimately will be way more than the minerals we got initially. But later in the game, it's less important how many minerals I have incoming. Come on, 60 left. Couple more months.
Situation log adjusted. Technological acquisition successful.
Get that built up. And again, having that higher stability will help us out a good bit. I don't think I'm going to grab blue lasers now. I do want to kind of be militarily aggressive early if I can. This is only a medium-sized galaxy. But I think I have 16 other empires that I got to worry about here. So we're kind of full in, so I expect someone to be next to me. We got Savannah here, Desert here. Okay, so we've got Savannah worlds. We've got dry preference. At least nearby. Qualified pilots and free learning. Some pre-sapients that we can conquer. Nice. See, that's another nice little way that we can see. These are ocean worlds. Yeah, ocean world for disconcerting. Yeah, we can eventually overtake them and then get them and their population into our empire and then use them to colonize at least moderate planets.
System survey complete.
Let's have you research this project in that system and then we'll have you move on. And what direction do I want you to go? Probably down this way. This guy is so slow at... It's going to be a while till we get the science leader for him. I'm going to sell food once we get 100 of it. Yeah, but we're still a good bit short. I don't want to sell consumer goods because we're already starting to lose them as it is. And it would only get worse. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to help us with the amenities at least a little bit, which is going to help stability, which is going to help out production, and our civilian initiative should hopefully bring us back in the positive, if just the tiniest bit. Explore nearby, and then yeah, we're about 2-3 months away from another scientist.
System survey complete.
That science ship has just been sitting empty for the longest time there. So you're gonna keep going north, see if we find anyone. We keep dropping lower and lower on those energy credits, but I think once this stability gets back to normal, we should hopefully get a little bit more income from there. Not exactly sure how much extra production I get from stability being higher or lower, but I know it's pretty important.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Get that anomaly. Beta menace. Okay, let's pause it here. I'm gonna be you a leader just real quick. We were running on fast for the longest time, but I think things are kind of catching up a little bit. Let's slow it down. Let's go investigate the beta menace because we want that influence. We want that free influence from talking to, or at least being the ones who translate the language between us. Yeah, so if I had to guess, we do have probably an empire in this cluster right here next to us, real close. And that's probably going to be our main target. We're going to go there early and try and take them out, depending on who they are. They may be they may be militaristic as well. So I might renege on that because we are likely not to win at that point. Ooh, we're losing energy credits. That did not help us as much as I had hoped it would. Are you a generator world? You are, so you are actually producing as much as you possibly can. Aside from the fact that we could dump this trade district for another generator thing, which I might, except our food can't really afford it right now. Well, we're getting some food workers here. I'm gonna replace this eventually. Probably with an alloy factory. In all honesty, yeah, we'll be able to sell some food by the time this gets low. What do I want the second one to be? Normally I just put another food thing, and then I replace the one in our home system. So I think I might do that right now. Another hydro farm. We're a good ways off of rebuilding a new alloy. Whoops. I just hit my monitor. Sort of play with my 3 monitors I've got set up, and my like mouse and keyboard underneath. So every once in a while, I pick up my hand, hit the bottom of the monitor, or like reach down and hit it.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Anomalous surface variable.
System survey complete.
Good. Serve other systems. Okay, let's get that. We'll be okay for a little bit at least. Consumer goods are dropping, but we'll have those for months and months. At least a few years. Yeah, amenities are looking okay for now. I still don't know why there's so much crime on this station. It's literally the same as this one. As far as like, oh, it doesn't have an enforcer. Yeah, this one does. I understand. We have a gateway. There's a regular gateway, not a L gate, which is good. I do not want a fucking L gate anywhere close to my empire ever again. And you are going to start moving south because we have to take that choke point as soon as possible. So you're going to build this here and skip the Rex engine. Ooh, they're right there. Okay. We should assume the worst. The Rex and engineers are going to be able to keep up with us in tech. But we just might be able to beat them in a war. They're already bigger than us, at least territorially. But that's because we haven't been spending our influence and alloys on expanding. We've been spending them on science ships. Ooh. 2-star researcher. Influence is hard to come by. And, I mean, secondary resources aren't that important now. Neither is 100 alloys. Let's let it continue its calculations. We can get this influence. I think that does eventually lead into like a chain if you let it run and help you.
Complete.
You can get some good or bad stuff out of it later, but I should take the influence because that's probably the hardest resource to get in the game is influence. Let's see. I'm gonna build another construction ship because I think we do want to start expanding multiple ways soon. Maybe not immediately when it's finished, but otherwise it would be a science ship that I would build because I kind of want 6. Send a second one up this direction. But well, this one might go this direction. Like a second one up this way, so they can, when it branches here, I can split both directions. Then anomaly. They already got their colony. So we've kind of got technically 3-ish colonies because we start with 3 bases built up here, and I do want to replace this.
Situation log adjusted.
the reactor district. Now, let's do that now. We just need the energy. I don't know. It's probably because I'm not expanding and getting the energy from systems like I normally would. That's probably why I'm pretty low in energy credits. At least low at the moment. Farms will finish. Reactor district. I almost don't want to get the farms now because I know they're not going to be utilized anytime soon.
Construction complete.
I may need to manually source it. I'd love to get that choke point so they don't come this way. That's going to be our ideal spot. Unless there's someone here we find or we get there. Try and claim that spot. Then I would like to have it back here and then not fight a potential two-front war. Ancient survey marker. Let's see. You guys are Savannah preference, so you could be good. You could help me colonize the desert and Savannah world here. But, we're not very chill at the moment. We're not very chill with each other at the moment. I don't know if I'm gonna, before I decide who I'm gonna throw my envoy at, and essentially who I'm also gonna target as well, I'm gonna sort of see who else we have nearby, if we have anyone nearby. Because if they're the only guys nearby, we can definitely focus and pump them out and take their shit. But if there's multiple nearby and there's a better target, or I feel like I'm going to be threatened by one of these other guys and can't go to war with Grexon for one reason or another, I can improve our relations and eventually maybe make a migration treaty to get their pop. We are losing a lot of energy. I don't want to sell food, honestly, because I know that's going to tank soon. But I just dumped my, I was planning on dumping my hydro farm here, but now that's providing actually a decent bit of food compared to when this reactor district finishes. It's going to take 3 from here and put it right there. Let's not prioritize it and see what it turns. If it only has 1 or 2. Debris field, good.
Construction complete.
So you move here, you guys should be done relatively soon. Actually, I can have you go in here and just sort of catch up the stations on the way back in. I guess I will sell food. Let me take 1 guy for food. And technician. Hopefully that'll bring us to the positive. I'm hoping. We'll see at the end of this month here soon. Yeah, we're close, but I think I can't afford to take another guy off of food as well. I'm not comfortable enough taking this hydroponics farm offline yet, although I do think it's really, really important that I get as much alloy as early as possible. We discovered someone else. Let's investigate the Gamma Menace. Is their name? What do they look like?
Anomalous surface variable detected.
These guys are reptilian ships, which means they are likely the Gorn, if I remember correctly. So the Gorn is another one of my custom races, kind of like slavers and stuff. And they are a combat sort of empire. I should say aggressive sort of empire. Delta Menace as well.
Anomalous surface
all the way. Where here? Okay. Radiate asteroid. Yeah, let's research that. Do up Delta Menace research after. Yeah, we're just not getting enough food. I can't afford not to. Until our pop grows. I definitely can't afford to dump off more of our farmers. It'd be nice to have the alloys, but I just can't afford it with our economy right now. You can build there, which is going to be good. And you, I want to go try and survey this system. If there's a constructor ship already there, I'll immediately back them out and go this way. But I think it might be nice to have this system as well, because that'll make it at least one system cheaper when we go take the Rexon. Relic World. That is a place I think we can colonize. It might be really important to try and beeline for that as well, because relic worlds are generally good, regardless of whether
Technological acquisition successful.
because anyone should be able to colonize them. And what are we going for? I want to go further down the robotic path, and I think that's better than trying to grab afterburners and helping our military out. Because we're not warring yet. We're not going to war yet. I don't even have a secondary alloy plant, which is
Technological
probably
acquisition
what's
successful.
keeping us behind the Rexon.
Construction complete.
I think that's going to be a good choice, because we get that and we put that on our generator world, and then we get a lot of energy. So you have that built. It's going to be a while till he finishes figuring out what's all in this star and surveying it. So you can sit there and finish building up that system. They're taking forever to build this one. Construction ship is slow. Where are these guys? The Delta Menace. Ooh, that could be bad. They got the same ships as me, I think, or no?
Entity has decrypted our
And Marani?
communications.
Which ones you guys? You guys are up north. Okay, Marani are pacifists with inward perfection, so they have no chance of going to war with us. Well, I shouldn't say no chance. They can impose ideology, which would be really bad. But they're generally not aggressive. So they haven't built any ships already. Speaking of ships, I should not auto-generate ships. I should throw all the blue lasers on. It's actually otherwise a good design. And I would spend the money to upgrade it now, but we'll see.
Complete.
We can always upgrade in the future. It does not take that long. Get the mining station first. So we need the energy. Still kind of stagnant. We've got some really nice systems close to home. There's still more to explore here. I'd really like to get this as our choke point up north. I think I'm gonna turn you around
Surface variable
to get that all one and done. And 6 more months on them. They might research our language before we do them, so they might get that influence. Did we actually beat the Marani? We probably did, since their tech level is already inferior to us. Let's see, what is we are nationalistic zeal and distinguished admiralty. So we should definitely try to go for an aggressive war early on. Probably trying to do what we did with Rome and try to war at year 20, which the Rexon are really close, or at least we will hopefully have a system that is very close to their main systems. So it'll be a lot cheaper influence-wise to take their systems. I think we're gonna go south. I kind of want to know how far this Delta Menace is away. They're probably somewhere around here, I'm gonna guess. Our energy crates are still dying. An ancient life pod. And you've been stuck in the system for so long.
Construction complete.
It's a decent system. That's a nice, 6 mineral planet. I also need someone to go back and research pulsating stars. Okay, Delta Menace is going to finish at the end of the month. You... What do I want you to do? I want you to go north. So we definitely got to make progress there. Yeah, that's why I don't want to spend alloys upgrading ships, because we got to keep our alloys.
One entity has decrypted
Krieg.
our communications.
Ooh! They're definitely military. And they are going to be an issue. Because they are right there. They're also continental preference.
System
So we've
survey
got
complete.
Savannah, Continental, and then you guys,
System
I think,
survey complete.
are
Technological
continental as
acquisition
well.
successful.
I don't think we can take the Marani. We shouldn't try the Marani early on because they're really far away from our territory. We want to fight a war where we can take a homeworld, which the Krieg are closer. Well, technically not any closer or further away than the Rexen. But the Krieg are probably more likely to win or at least fend us off. This is a good system. I wish I was going to get it, but I don't think I am. Let's not do that system there. Let's have you go back here and do pulsating project. This is pretty much cut off the southern direction from us right now. They are kind of hostile. You guys are still suspicious. I don't want the Rexen to go to war with us. Rexen are sort of militarists. They're materialists. Also technocracy. So they're gonna have science. We want these guys to be sort of on our side, or at least not go to war with us around the same time as the Krieg. I think the Krieg are gonna be our main targets early on. We're gonna do our best to box them in and then try and grab their as many systems as we can. They're still equivalent.
Construction complete.
Good.
Executing evasion protocols.
More aliens. Epsilon Menace. These mining drones. May look like it. Okay, well that's cut off there. Our yeah, it's looking like our science ships are actually already getting cut off pretty quickly. I am now kind of glad that we didn't have 6 of them. We didn't make 6 of them. Let's see, we're looking better on food. But we're still kind of skirting the edge. I don't want to be negative in energy. I could be negative in food for a little bit, but I'd rather like to stay where I'm at. And we're not going to grow. We're going to grow relatively soon on all our stations. So that might give me... That might let me switch these workers over. Actually, I think I'm going to replace these alloy foundries now. And so what that's going to do... The hydroponics farm is normally a 3-job building. The alloy foundries are 2, at least the tier 1 version. So when this pop grows, and I have an alloy foundry here, we're gonna have 1 unemployed pop, which we can easily move over to the wintered stain. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. However it is, but then that'll hopefully take that farmer job that we need. We were trying to be nice with you dudes, and you guys are already pissed at us. I can't move this guy for 4 or 5 more months. You're a mechanist. It'd be nice to get your robots.
Special project complete. Construction.
Let's get out of there before the Marani finish their thing. Do that. Tech Ascendancy is nice. Voidborn might be the way to go, though. We don't really have the pop to exploit this early on. But the thing is, by the time we get our next pick, we probably want this before our next pick. So I think we're going to go Voidborn first. Interstellar Domain would help, but I think we have enough influence for whatever war we want to do early on. Just try and get you up here first as quick as possible. You, move here. See if we can get this place. Is claiming a system? Claiming a system is cheaper, at least a nearby system, than us. Yeah, than us building it ourselves generally.
System survey complete.
Yeah, generally building it is actually better. So this claiming this one and these two, obviously, we have to do. But these here, it's actually going to be cheaper if we don't claim them and we actually invest. We survey them and then build our stations ourselves. See, you don't have a leader because I'm guessing they died or something. We don't have enough stuff to hire a new one. Now we do. Okay, so anomaly discovery chance. Let's head you over here. Something operation. Dark matter we found. You're going this way now. And then yeah, this happened. So I'm going to resettle a folk onto Wintered. Still can't afford that. Let's sell some more. Selling a lot of food. Factory station. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff we can build up. What do we want to do? I do want to, however, civilian and then alloy. Oh man, I'm gonna go double alloy. We might need as much as we can because we might be fighting a two-front war somehow, magically. Yeah, we just need alloys as fast as we can get them. Give me that spot up there. They're gonna be cut off from this way, so they'll keep expanding north. Let's see, robot assembly workers. This will help us in battle. I think this will show up more likely. Plus, I need at least one slot on each of these places to be a robot assembly plant. Let's see, here you grew, and we need to make some big decisions here. Well, maybe not big decisions, but essentially we don't need these buildings yet. We can't even populate anything we put in here yet. So those might just sit empty for a while. Similar with the Empire Capital. Admin offices might be nice.
System survey complete.
So I think we'll at the very least put one in. And then after that, maybe we do go for another alloy foundry. But that'll be that once we get pop built into the slots we already have. Then I'll do that. That is a hell of a system. We got rare crystals, dark matter, trade on top of 6 energy and 10 minerals. That's a decent system. Nice, we get some extra influence from there. You guys are staying pretty chill with us. Let's see, can I send my dude to improve his? Yes, I can. He's really not helping out here. These Rex engineers really don't like us. Yeah, the Krieg are nearly the exact same as us. I think the only difference is that we are xenophobe instead of authoritarians. Let's see, our current prince gives us extra minerals and some combat-y stuff. So he'll hang around for quite a while. That's giant structure. Where do we find that? Over here, okay. We'll get that in the future, of course.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Yeah, when this alloy finishes, clerks are gonna be taken off to fill one of those spots. So we're gonna start pumping out alloys. If we can get close to like 30 a month, I think that's sort of our goal. 30 a month is really good for early game. Let's see, do we have any good admirals here early on? Trickster. I like Trickster because that combat disengagement chance is good in early wars. Because then we can kind of fight the war of attrition and sort of win because more of our ships will survive each fight. Provided that we're otherwise even. We're not going to have the energy for that anytime soon. We got some minerals we can sell. You're not going to grow anytime soon, though. At least not immediately. I know to build a starbase in Pukor. Oh, they got it out before us? I didn't even notice they had a construction ship in here. How'd they sneak that by me? That's not good. You actually stop that and actually return. Oh, that really does suck. You got the systems up this way. Equivalent in research now. You're still inferior, but you're... Yeah, these guys, Yeah, I don't like them. They don't like me.
System survey complete.
Gonna be a rough little tussle with them, I think. We really got to worry about the Krieg. Hopefully we can keep them from not being hostile. They keep dropping. I gave you an envoy to improve relations, and you're actually lowering. It changed by 88. Okay, now we're raising.
Acquisition successful.
Admin capacity is probably pretty important. Let's see, we don't have warrior culture, so yeah, we really don't need the extra naval capacity from duelist jobs. Yeah, I know, we're running out. We're running out of energy. $20 alloys a month. Let me not prioritize that. I know we're gonna get less minerals, but we're gonna get barely any minerals. We're gonna have 3 guys working, which is probably still gonna hopefully gonna keep us positive still. But we need the alloy production to explode.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
We are not even close to being able to afford an admiral.
System survey complete.
See, you returned. That's good. How do you want to go about this going west? Actually, I'm going to send you... No. We can leave 2 physics sit there for the rest of the game for all I care. To you... Technically, I could get around these guys, but that's not the most important thing. We're actually going to have you start excavating this site, because you've got 3 levels. That's a pretty good start. And we get benefit from this, right? I forget exactly what we get from doing these, aside from the minor artifacts. But I think we get, like... I forget what we get from the Grunar precursor chain. Epsilon Menace. Planetary machinery on Tropalium. I think I remember this one. This is the, like, not the bunker bot, but this is the, like, AI. This is like the leader. We get this, like, a super badass governor or whatever. Or I guess we get a couple options with him or something. Population growing soon. It's gonna be a nice little bump. Yeah, we are barely positive with minerals. At least in equivalency. But we can actually sit on that for a while. I kind of need to sell more food because we're such a large generator. We're losing a lot of energy. We're just running a deficit there. Anomaly? Yeah, we can do that. It's fine. Why didn't this guy do this anomaly?
System survey complete.
Who did I set this anomaly? Blent and knock? Or here, then you're gonna research it. Okay, good. I don't know why that was so confusing for me. Okay, tell me. No, that went to food. So I wanted to go to food.
Construction complete.
I wanted it to go to energy. Let's see how that turns out. Hopefully that's got us positive energy. On a negative food, which is also not good. Did I move a miner over? We can afford to have negative minerals for a lot longer than we can afford to have negative food and energy. I don't have the energy to move them, though. What I need to do is I need to get energy some other way. Which might be selling our first bit of minor artifacts we get from here. But it's not happening too soon. I never really looked into how, like, these excavations work. Look, it seems like a complicated thing that makes sense because I understand how your breakthrough chance gets easier as you have more clues and stuff, and you build clues each time you roll your excavation cycle and stuff.
Situation log adjusted.
Devil's Maw, man. I need drone study. Did you get immediately destroyed? No. Somehow you're not in the firing arc of
Technological acquisition successful.
this empire, or not empire. This is a marauder faction, I think. Energy credits from technicians. Absolutely. Actually, we have energy grid. I should build that immediately. That's exactly what I need. I will put a hollow theater as well, I guess, because that's something I'm going to need eventually.
System survey complete.
We found the curator order, which is great. I would love to utilize you guys as soon as possible, but I don't have anywhere near the energy that you guys are going to ask. And then you're still great on amenities, so I might throw another... Well, we're not doing anything. We're not full yet, so we'll wait to throw something in here till we have more minerals, I suppose. What do I want? This increases food outcome, starbase capacity, and army damage. Expansion is always nice, but I don't think I need it yet. Up growth speed, new colonies. I just got it expansion. Expansion is sort of the ideal first two options. Okay, the anomaly. You are kind of SOL for a bit. I gotta hope the Krieg don't get this system. I want to go get that soon. I kind of took a detour and I'm gonna go into... That might be a while. Unless I pull this guy all the way around. But still, I mean, I've got plenty of influence and I've got plenty of alloys.
Augmentations completed.
So we might just build another construction ship. Just send them up and around. Take all our territory first. What do I do with you? We actually send you home. That's what we do. Do that, this, and then assist research. When you go assist research, you'll give us like another 15, 16 or so research. Actually more probably. So it gives a decent little bit. That'll marginally help us. Let's see, I'm going to build a starbase there, as it'll be our forward outpost for what might be a battle with both the Rexen and the Krieg. Maybe, hopefully one after the other, in, I guess, the most ideal situations, but...
Special project complete.
Yeah, the Shitty Ravagers. You guys could be aggressive against us. Economy is not doing stellar.
Situation log adjusted.
Do I want this faster build speed? Or do I want the armor that's going to make them better? I want the armor. Because I already put two armor plates on them anyway. Research project, construction ship. Get these outposts building. We have so much influence.
Complete.
You have nothing to do, my friend. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you up. No, I can't even send you up this way. They've got this system here. I was gonna say like I can probably skirt by these mining drones here. Although it'd probably be tedious because there's probably mining drones in the next system. But you just might have to return home for now. But your construction ship, you're just gonna keep, yeah, you're gonna keep filling in the other systems out to the south. It's fairly... That's not too bad, actually. Even the consumer goods getting worse and worse every month. I don't feel like that's too bad. Research still is not what I would like it to be. We could have built a lot more consumer goods production facilities. Feels like we get so little production from these metallurgists, even though their maximum habitability, happiness. Why does it say produces 3.8? Shouldn't these be better?
Construction complete.
I wish they were. Well, we've definitely hit our goal of 32. Yeah, we definitely hit our goal of over 30 alloys a month. And I don't think I'm going to reinforce... I'm going to add the ships to the fleet at the moment. Or for the moment. But I'm not going to build them yet. Because they'll cost upkeep and stuff. So I might as well wait until I have enough to max it out. So then I will be getting place faster until then. And that's the last system in my entire territory that I will be able to explore. For probably a couple decades here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this system here either. Not immediately.
Complete.
I mean, we're trying. We're trying our darndest to get there, at least as far down here as we can. The thing is, there's not going to be an empire coming from this direction to take any of these systems. So really, once I have the Krieg sort of subjugated... Made her decision to study Stream C on Zolin 3.
Adjusted.
Unknown contact. What do we do?
Construction complete.
Study the living sea on the planet. Save consciousness, extra habitability, and a research. Slower, huh? I don't think I've seen this before. Wonder what that is. Maybe I have and just don't remember it, but
Construction complete.
I'm just only build an outpost now because we've only got influence and alloys to work with. Yeah, you're going home because we have nothing else for you to do.
Construction complete.
This is done, good. So we put a shipyard and gun battery. Yeah, there's no reason to put a trade instead in the crew quarters. Good, we have 5. So we get some extra cash from these, right? We can sell to private collector for 500. Name superiority. Gives us influence. Let's do both of these. There, yeah. So we got a cooldown for doing that again. They gave us some extra influence, which I'm pretty sure because we're an aggressive empire, we won't max out an influence anytime soon. Even though we are much higher than I typically am. At this stage of the game. We're getting close to growing up pop. Agricultation is going straight to mining. But otherwise, let's see, this guy's probably going to go to generator, I want to say. Because it knows that we're low on energy credits. And then the guy here will go to bureaucrat. And then I'll probably throw another building here. And it probably is going to be an administrative office, because I think I really do need to focus on that when I have as large an administration capacity as I can when I potentially take the Krieg. I feel like they're building in the system right now, taking it. And they could be, No dwellings and stone somethings. What are these peoples? They look like slugs, anthropoids.
Construction complete.
Pretty damn happy for some slug people.
Construction complete.
There's only research in these systems. Let's grab these energy over here, because that's what we really need. Well, I actually kind of do need another civilian industry. The Krieg and Sears have been changed by 0. You guys are overwhelming. Oh, weren't we gonna take the these guys first because we're rivals with them? We're still kind of chill with these guys. They're still building up their fleet. Let's see if we can get that 1 alloy. 1 alloy for 1 energy a month is definitely worth it. And then did we grow? It looks like we did. We grew everywhere.
System survey complete.
Alright, yep, you gotta come back. Nothing else to do. There should be a civilian ship in this ship designers, and you should have different. You should be able to like refit and retrofit different construction ships versus science ships. Because it'd be nice for me to switch my science ships over, at least 1 or 2 of them, to construction ships right now, but to catch up on the rest of my territory. Instead of me building a bunch of construction ships and trying to do that more manually. I don't need 2 entertainers, so let's take 1 off so we can get that extra. Yeah. You do that with both these.
Construction complete.
Oh no, are these specialists? This specialist did not want to do
Construction
that.
complete.
He does not want to demote. That's not good. Let's see,
Construction
Empire
complete.
Capital. I guess we'll leave him his job. He can have it. Okay, go here and then tell me there's no one else in here that's gonna magically finish this. There's a brown warp star circling a Class A blue giant. Seems odd. Because from the little bit I know about stellar occurrences and the Krieg are already claiming my shit. The Rexen aren't doing it, the Krieg are doing it. Maybe I just tell you to F off. Oh, I can't assign a dude to the same. Let me take you the hell away from there, and then can I harm? Oh yeah, I can. You're a fucking rival now, bitch. You think you can take me, but I'm building up alloys, because boy, are we gonna have a fleet. Actually, let me grab my admiral before he gets too old and we cycle through again. And he gets removed.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technology. Survey speed we don't need. Creature speed would be nice, but I think we'll grab fusion reactors. Our ships are gonna be pumping out. We'll buy stuff there.
Technological acquisition successful.
Good, good. I want fleet command limit, I want the other one. Army subsidies, food processing plant, that'll be our, I guess, next building here. This provides 15% extra energy credits from technicians. Doesn't feel like we got that much more, even though we're bringing in like 135. And it's almost all entirely from that one station. Actually, no, it's actually...
Construction complete.
Got a base, a trade, and a lot of stations actually pulling stuff.
Construction
fully...
Situation
Begins a
laws adjusted.
Piercer vent chain. Directions are not a valid... Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. That means they're getting stronger than us. The Rexen are building a big boy fleet, which I guess I can respond. Let's build up our fleet.
Construction complete.
I just spent all my stuff, but we actually got the system. It is actually really, really good. We take all that. The Krieg is still claiming our shit. Maybe these guys don't want to fight. Maybe they got a bigger problem to their east or north or whatever up here, which I doubt. It's unlikely that they got someone else bigger and stronger to deal with than us. Because the Krieg aren't. I don't even know if they know the Krieg are there. Yeah. Influence costs. Doesn't help us a whole lot now, but I mean, throughout the other territories we're gonna eventually be conquering. That reduced influence cost will add up. We got kind of the tense before the storm. Sort of standoff between us and the Krieg. It looks like the Krieg want to fight us first. Although, as our army, as our fleet builds up, I think they're gonna slowly decide they don't want to do that. They're also rivals with the Rexen, which I think we can rival again.
Special project complete.
Let's excavate the site here. The Baron. Almost at the end of the month. We'll wait a little bit. There we go.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technology discovered. Yeah, we'll pick up Corvette hull points here. I'm actually going to go to Shipyard. No, it's already building. We'll let it finish and then we'll upgrade all these. Because these now have the small ceramic metal armors. Which we could upgrade to, which we will. It would have been nice to build these last few ships with those instead of having to upgrade them. Upgrading and get to... Well, it's not actually that expensive. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But let's see. How's the rest of our empire looking? We're growing soon.
Construction complete.
Growing pops soon. And we still need more admin offices. We just don't have the minerals to do it. Let's see, is this place going to fill up anytime soon? No, of course not. Not even remotely close. And pretty much the same for here. Quite a few more rounds until we're full. So it's mainly just the homeworld. We gotta throw extra admin office in whenever we get the minerals for it. Fill out the rest. I have that marked. It's not marked. It's not have those marked the whole time. So I do sometimes like to have those constantly marked. All the different things that I can do. That are, what are these called? Situations? Yeah, situation logs. Anomalies and stuff. I do like to have those marked, but let's not have them blinking the entire time. And Krieger's still claiming shit. Let's see what I can claim of them. 48. Okay, so we can't get all their planets yet. Missing 18. So let's claim these planets. Buy us, let's buy some more goods. A deficit is troubling. Troubling to say the least. Let's upgrade you guys. What are you guys looking like? Equivalent now? How about you guys? Can I be your rivals again? Yeah, I can. Looks like they built up earlier. This prosperous unification is generally better than most of the starts.
Construction complete.
Okay, we got a lot of systems without stations, or without mining stations and research stations. But we need these minerals. Or at least we need the alloys. That is really what's eating up most of the minerals. Yeah, I think we have 57. Right. Another month, we'll have enough to finish that, or to add on that admin office. And then, how do these guys look against the equivalent still? Let's check the cheater number. Fleet power 16 versus fleet power 12. So they are stronger than us at the moment. Oh, our forces are ready. The contempt our overlord feels towards you is shared by our entire nation, Cyrin. Indeed, my stomach churned at the mere sight of you. What do I say? I say nothing. I'd like to imagine that I say something like, up yours. But, I don't know, maybe you're more diplomatic than I personally would be. We can do robo-assembly plants. That's what we are doing next. Wow, our economy is barely floating. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize that's how close I was to literally having 0 in all categories. What do? I sell relics. Private collectors, that's what I do. And we pick up a bunch of consumer goods. And then I guess, yeah, we start spending our minerals on stations. Because those will sort of pay themselves off better than if I had upgraded something else. Which I would like to get these robot assembly plants. But that's going to start eating into our alloy production. So let's not do that yet. Even though that is the more economic thing to do. Let's look at the fleet manager. How much more do I need? It doesn't tell me how many more I need to. It costs 1,200. Okay. It can be reinforced with 10 more ships for 1,200. Got it. Okay. I need about 1,200 alloys, and then, well, actually, the ships I currently have aren't eating that much.
Construction complete.
They keep claiming. It's not really eating that much of my. Oh, I'm wasting my influence on building stations. I'm dumb. I should finish claiming his final planet.
Construction complete.
Yep, go spend me. I'll go spend minerals over there.
Construction complete.
Let's see, I need you to spend minerals instead of influence for me. Let's go get a nice 3. Ooh. It's got to build mega structure options for habitats, but we cannot afford habitats yet. That's a lot of influence, or that's a lot of alloys that we should be using for defense and not building more stations. We're barely keeping up with our own empire sprawl, just by filling with almost 100% of our shit with admin offices. Okay, that's 6. This is done. Good. Number 5. It says unfortunate. Extra deforestation planet services tropical legal systems and the lack of oxygen flexing. Mutation gradually depleting planet service for the next 60,000 years. Huh. Yeah, science. 17, okay. So as long as they don't colonize another random planet somewhere around here. Do they have any? Doesn't look like it. They would show up if I hold Alt. Try and see. They still haven't built their mineral mining station in their home world. I don't like to see that. If I'm going to claim systems, they better have their stations built up. That's just lazy on their empire's part. Man, if we lose this war against the Krieg, they're taking everything from us. They have claimed so many systems. I mean, I guess there's someone right here that they can't get past because they have not went this way, or something blocking them here. Just gotta wait till 1200, 1200-ish, depending on whether we get more technology. Yeah, we get fusion reactor, and that'll pump up the cost of our ships, even though it doesn't help us immediately. We don't need fusion reactors at the moment. Let's see, come on. One more month, we're almost there.
Construction complete.
And we will claim the entire land. There we go. We will own you, Krieg. Our mineralcum is doing a lot better now. I think we're getting some more guys in the miner position.
Technological acquisition successful.
I'm worried about our energy income with our technicians slots almost entirely filled up.
Construction complete.
Army subsidies, okay. I guess naval capacity for soldier shop, sure. Need to buy more of these. See, we have alloys to balance our economy if we really need to, or at least, you know, keep it balanced by selling them and buying. But I don't want to do that because that's my military as well.
Technological acquisition successful.
Let's see, research speed. How fast are we researching stuff now? About 20-ish in general. Mostly from being from having the discovery traditions finished. And being materialist never hurts anyone. This Corvette hull point bonus that's actually pretty good, because Corvette hull points are pretty low. They're 300 to begin with, and there's 2 different researchers that can add 100 to them. So that's what, another like 20% health to these guys, and there's nothing that deals additional damage to hull early game. So
Construction
in general, you're gonna be better off for that. Now, what I need to do is, I guess, keep these construction ship building as best I can, except I need to build armies. I say armies, mess up like that. But, let's not stumble over our words, or at least try not to. This construction ship's still doing stuff. Still doesn't have enough minerals to do stuff. Build that one, I build that one. Building these systems with the mining stations is gonna mostly fix our energy credit deficit, at least as it is now. Although our consumer goods thing, that's gonna have to be solved another way. Problem is my economy is on the ropes as it is, and when we take over the Krieg, provided we win, first of all, that may just make it worse. May be unable to sustain. That's already rough as it is. 40, yeah, let's do it. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get afterburners. I don't even know if I'm gonna get them after Corvette hull points, but that would be what we need the tier 2 fission reactor for. It's tier 2 weapons and negative 11. Did our pop just grow? It did. It did.
Construction complete. Ship augmentations completed.
I'm actually gonna take the guy off food. Well, that last technician shot slot. Oh, I've got these. So hopefully that's our last one. I really hope it's our last one we sell. But I doubt it is. Let's see. Empire Sprawl. Let's reduce our starbase upkeep. And move our fleet to our starbase and actually set them as the new base station. They have claimed systems back here. But, let's see, what do I want here? Build speed? Fusion missiles are... I don't want fusion missiles because those can be countered so easily. let's get the Corvette build speed. Cost reduction. Not the biggest help. That's something we can pick. Does that actually give... Oh, I thought it said 14 immunities. I'm like, wait, what? That actually might be worth getting. It's so cheap having resource silos for one clerk job. But no, it's just the regular clerk job stuff. This year's got one job left to fill, aside from, I guess, the entertainer job that I have unprioritized. Yeah, we went for all blue lasers because that's what we got tier 2. If they've got a ton of shields, then that may prove to be worse off for us. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. We get a significant bonus by going from tier 1 to tier 2 with weapons. So even if they do have mostly shields on their ship, and I don't think it's still going to matter that much, because we're at 2.83 versus, let's see, what's the DPS? Yeah, 2.83 versus 2.28. That's almost 0.6. That's what, a 30% increase? 25% damage increase on the guns. So yeah, unless they have all shields, it should make a noticeable difference in our effectiveness against them. They're still equivalent, but I think they're max fleet powers because they haven't gone up over 16. And we are actually kind of steadily growing.
Construction
even though I haven't added any more. Because we're getting close to 1200. And as soon as we get 1200, we will pump up and then, I guess, pump out the fleets. I do want to claim that system. I only got one more in my own territory to claim of my own. Let's see. Let's go home and build some armies. Let's build 3. We don't really have the minerals to build more. Ooh, you just finished construction. Almost at the end of the month, so we'll just sit here and wait to build this research station. Our science is almost at 200 just off of 2 research modules. Research, what are these, districts or? Yeah, they are districts. I'm really excited for the Nemesis update because they are reworking districts and stuff, and I hope they work better. As right now, districts don't make a whole lot of sense. Neither do, I guess, building slots as well. I hope they work more versatilely. Okay. How much longer until we grow? And we got a good bit of time before we probably throw a civilian industry in here. Well, we could either throw a civilian industry in there, well, we might need to do it anyway, regardless. Or, depending on how this Krieg war goes, which I want to get going sooner rather than later. It is year 20, and they're going to get aggressive if we don't get aggressive. We're almost there. At the end of this month, we should have enough to max the fleet out, and then we should, with intelligent tactics, we should be able to win. We don't have enough to finish it out. No. That's right. We need to build more transport fleets anyway. We can wait an extra month, which is almost over already. You are completely done, so you will move here. And then once you get there, you'll sit around until I recognize you're here again. More of those. We keep claiming shit. I really hope they don't come up this way, and we actually do get kind of a fight. Although technically, if I win and take all their home systems, and they claim this and somehow win it, I think we still keep it. I don't know. I hope it doesn't just get destroyed. Yeah, we have claims on this system, right? I think we do. So we would get them at the end of the war. Because they'd be theoretically surrendering. Even if we settled status quo on just these 5-ish systems. Actually, 5-ish. 6-ish. We should grab that one too since it's 48. That one's 48, that one's 48. I should try and grab these 3 systems before we go to war. So I don't think that's happening. Alright, but yeah, let's get this fleet built up. And see about how we stand against, or at least how we stand at fleet power. Be at about 1100, which is nice. Should be able to take out the stations we come up against.
Complete.
But, I am kind of worried they're going to come behind and clean up here and make too much of a mess. I expect them to make some sort of mess with things, but I don't want to make them this. I do not want them to make too much of a mess.
Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Wow, these guys are even equivalent with us at the moment. Oh, they are real strong. These guys, the Kree, do not seem to be getting any stronger. Looks like their research is not really getting...
Situation log adjusted.
Not really getting all too far. UV lasers? That takes a while to do. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe we'll get them mid-war or near the end. And it might help out. Still going through our precursor train pretty well. We're still going through our precursor chain pretty well. Not as quick as I'd like, but you got a lot of skills. You're just not you don't have the nice archaeology speed bonus that I'd like to have on you. All right, Empire Capital. We're getting close to growing. Yeah, I think we picked City Industry up. This has got to stop. We can handle food and energy credits being lowish, but consumer goods, this is just worse and worse each time. And hopefully this would put us in the positive for consumer goods. It says job-based production is 12, which means we could theoretically get 24 of these from here, but I don't think so. Ooh, naval capacity. We are going to win this war and the next one.
Special project complete.
More colonies. You're finally here. I'm not doing anything with you because I need to save up those minerals for the Civi Industries. We still got 2 months on. Yeah, we just got to keep buying consumer goods until then. Now that our fleet's maxed, I can kind of sit back and actually sell alloys. And buy the consumer goods that I need to keep afloat. And at the end of this month, we can start this, which will finish relatively soon. But yeah, I do think picking the Void Dweller Ascension perk was the right thing to do. You can move here, because I want to claim more shit. Yeah, let's claim this actual decent system instead of this one here. Even though this one has a star base, yeah, I want to claim those instead. And these are kind of crap, so we'll pick them up later. Plus they're far away, so they cost more. We're almost ready. We got a 5-size army, no leader picked. We might not have a leader until we actually... Yeah, all these are bad too. Yeah, you're gonna go sit at the station. The station has 800 defense, that is nice. That's higher than I expected. Well, it's got a gun battery. That makes sense. That explains it now. Okay, so I kind of want to sweep across the north here. and take all these systems here. I'll probably take here, repair, and then keep going. I'll be juggling my economy this whole time, but a little bit more. Yeah, we are max on technicians here, and our energy is not doing great. Alright, but the fleet's ready. It is time for war.
Diplomatic alert.
Diplomatic alert. Yeah,
Technological acquisition success.
I was the one who did the alerting. Give me the energy. That's what we need more than anything. Hopefully this isn't like a, you know, gun battery, missile battery, you know, defensive station. This is a really good system, though. I wish I'd had it. It would help that a lot. No, it's a 500. It's got standard stuff, nuclear missiles that do a good bit of damage. But, yeah, we should hopefully clean it up fairly well, and then hopefully we don't lose too many ships, because it's
Hostile
lost
stationary
allies.
asset engaged.
Stationary asset.
Construction
Is that what we're
complete.
calling them now? Okay, whoops, not that. That's better. You can build that outpost. How are you guys doing? Doing pretty damn good. They are not very effective against you guys.
Construction
If I
complete.
wanted to be really min-maxing smart about this, I'd throw like 4-ish of these corvettes and give them like point defense, like missile defense. I think it's flak for missile defense. That way they could like negate the missiles almost entirely from all the stations. His first battle was a clean victory. Didn't lose any ships. Couple got sent. Couple retreated, but they all survived. So nothing lost there. And we are positive with consumer goods, which is astounding. Housing's just gonna be crap. I hate to tell you guys, my species, but housing is just gonna be crap. Because I'm hoping, as part of the district rework, that they rework habitats so that they actually can have functional housing. Because you can't have other districts and housing. Okay, you guys are gonna hopefully repair quick. Because we need to get moving. I'm guessing their home fleet is, or their whole fleet is in their home system. That's generally how the AIs sit there, guys. Unless they are immediately prepared for war. Any dudes here? Food processing plant. The Krieger's still claiming systems. What system did it claim? Saela? Where is that? That's that one. Okay. Oh, we used the minerals this guy's using to build next station. Whoops. Gas train restrictor. Hopefully they don't fully excavate this. I'm pretty sure they haven't. Or that they won't by the time we get there. Too bad it doesn't magically tell us where it's at in that. But why could we work on that archaeology site? Let's send a guy over there. I don't actually think I don't know if he's probably gonna get scared off, in all honesty. Planetary machinery. It's always annoying how these threatening construction ships don't leave the system. I kind of wonder if that's part of Starnet AI or something else. That's actually a problem with the base game as well. I haven't been too diligent about trying to figure out which it is.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Everything finishing up at the same time. These construction ships are running out of shit to do. I'm gonna send you here to build an observatory. I didn't have an observatory earlier. Oh, that'd have been a lot of research we actually have missed out on. Years and years and years of research. Darn. Yeah, he was eating this archaeology site. Zoad. Where's Zoad? All the way over here. Let's do one we just got. Layman systems you can't even reach.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Yeah, this station is nowhere near as strong as there. We'll blow through it almost immediately. And 5,000 health is still a lot. But I mean, we'll burn through it. We're close to finishing UV lasers. Nope, never mind. The war is likely to be won by that point. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the Empire Sprawl stuff down, because the Krieger are going to add a lot to that. Go here and hope that they already haven't sent a fleet up north. We go eat stuff. If they send one here, I think I can get back in time, probably to save this station, and then these two systems here, like, I don't care about them as much as I'm actually getting to my valuable systems. Well, this one does have a 6 mineral, which is nice to have. I mean, the big battle that we have to worry about is the one with their actual fleet. If we fight them away from one of these stations, we are probably going to win. Because I think our tech is much better than theirs. Then on top, we probably have more experience. Well, we might have more experience with our leader. Say our leader tab how much experience he has? Yeah, it does. We're halfway there. Worst case scenario, it's a more even-ish fight than I would like it to be, and we have a better time rebuilding than they do. We probably have a huge alloy production compared to them.
Construction.
Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Krieg are probably smart about it. Can't see what they've built, but
Construction complete.
I can guess that it's not too bad. Okay, that finished up, and then we're gonna head here. Hopefully their fleet's not here. But if they come this way, while we're fighting the station, we'll see ahead of time. I mean, and maybe we can retreat beforehand if we really need to, but... yeah, I think we're gonna defeat this here, and then repair, which is probably gonna be back at this station. Then work our way here, and then check home system. If their main fleet's not here, it's probably at home, and they're just shitting themselves because they can't actually win this war. And they know it. Just as I thought. We're going to have a little rough fight with this station here. We might lose someone here. We've got some guys already injured. Let's see, we're better than Rexon. We're definitely, but yeah, these guys are inferior. So yeah, we should clobber through their actual fleet. What is my diplomatic fleet power? It is 30, so that's probably higher than the Rex. And potentially can be more if we get the naval capacity bumped up and finished. Because I'll throw some destroyers in after that. But UV lasers are going to happen first. I gotta think about my economy. Well, I guess that's happening. Because I'm gonna need to... Well, that's all full. We got a bit more till things grow, but I can also put something else here. Robo plant. Yes, yes, robotics plant. I would buy the... I would immediately buy the minerals if I could afford them. Okay, yeah, you guys go repair. Oh, they make you go all the way back here? This station isn't good enough?
Construction complete.
Oh, it's only anchorages. It doesn't have a shipyard. Kind of dumb. You got all that extra naval capacity, but you're not using it. So you build that. Let's build that down there. Yeah, we're so much stronger than the Krieg that they're just going to sit at their home station and try their best to defend it. But it won't be enough. Actually, I should upgrade the starport in this system regardless. It's going to be a good system anyway, even after we win this war. And it's safe to the south. As we've got a little bit of trade in these spots, but specifically we will have this relic world. As soon as they actually get more consumer goods to colonize it. Still don't have minerals for that. We're getting plenty of minerals a month. And your credits are still kind of low, but we can probably all that actually by just selling. What's that? Oh, wrong. I'm in control. 31. Yeah. Oh, now you want to go back and repair. Let's not. Let's return home. Yeah, and then you will repair yourself. And we can go the direction we want to go. Nice scientist experience. Starting to get old in the 60s, 70s. Oh, these guys have leader experience gain. Oh, I wish I'd should switch these guys out for probably this dude. Yep. And you can have this other random dude who was a science man. And then you, I need a physics guy. I don't have a physics guy. Can I buy a physics guy? I can't buy a physics guy, so you're stuck there. Keep excavating that site. Let me sit up now.
Construction complete.
So yeah, we didn't take losses, and really we're not hurt too badly. I just want to make sure we are in our best position when we take on their other stations.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ooh, speaking of best position, I think we do upgraded them at home. It's gonna take some time, but and a little bit of alloys, but we can more than afford it, and it'll be more than beneficial. Let's get a robot plant and building. And with one more pop here, we can get another robo facility. That's all we need, please, please. Actually, I'm really tempted to build another research district. That would also be noticeably helpful. The earlier we get it, the better. But I think this station here is going to be probably a permanent foundry station. I should have done that earlier. And then the Krieg homeworld might be our consumer good factory planet. Let's see as our military power goes up. I see it exactly in the fleet thing. Yeah, I wish there was some way to like exactly see what my fleet power is, so I can see the little you know, decimal points. But yeah, smaller increments and jumps as each of them are upgraded. Just something interesting to watch. Okay, so you will be a shipyard is probably still a good idea, and a trade hub on top of crew quarters. Because I may need to. I'll attack these guys eventually, but I may need to defend against them for some reason in the future. Rex engineers might hire them if they know that they're there. The Krieg might hire them if they know that they're there. Although honestly, looking at their empire, all being inferior compared to me, I might not be gaining as much as I had hoped from this war. But yeah, we're overshowing our power to them. Speed this up. I don't want to be sitting around here too long. I'd like to get some more progress done. We're about 2 hours into this game, and let's get that research bonus. I'd like to make a little bit more progress before I stop. At least finish conquering the Krieg. But I'm starting to get hungry. I might settle.
Ship augmentations completed.
Good, let's head straight there. How much better is, let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, I should have added destroyers. Oh, no. I can't add destroyers yet. Because I don't have the naval capacity. It's still good. I don't have the naval capacity. I do, however, we'll have it shortly, in 2 months, and I can add some destroyers here as well, which I don't need, but might actually be helpful. I might be able to take the homeworld much quicker. But I think I'm gonna go here and then this station second,
successful.
and then let me get the admin stuff, and let's mess up the fleet, and destroyers here, and I guess them building. Why not? Generator district or generator station, Empire capital. It's gonna be run soon, right? Yep, almost immediately. And we're gonna throw ourselves on the robo assembly plant, and then we're officially gonna be short on housing. Let's see, where did your? So you're finally full. Oh, actually, you haven't grown yet. You're also assembling dudes, that'll be clerks. Got one more technician before you're full up. Let's see how quickly we melt them. Doing pretty good. We had one retreat. And beautiful. Nope. I'm gonna go like that. Let's not go through Kragard. I think I made too many red empires. I have so many like military-based red empires because that's the style I like to play, where I conquer early and win. The realms, I think, were the exact same shade as the Cyrin and Shattered. I have all this influence, so I have research subsidies. Yes, I guess while we have that influence, let's use it to get that earlier.
Construction complete.
You're getting a lot of influence still, because for some reason, well, I guess we haven't defeated their fleet. But even though they're pathetic in both these things, we're still able to be rivals with them. I don't think it's going to last for much longer. Especially now that our destroyers are getting pumped out. Yeah, it's almost like the Krieger just... I mean, they did good early on, but they just stagnated. Oh, I need to send the dudes along here to follow these guys. Well, more specifically... Oh, there's 2 planets in this system. What do they have on them? Nothing and nothing. Do they not have minerals to build shit? They do. They have plenty of mining districts. That is again real strange. All right, the destroyer showed up and we are cleaning house. Yeah, I really do love to have the trickster trait, because our guys just survive. Are we actually? No wonder we're losing. When our energy dropped below 0, our fleet power dropped immensely. Let's repair. Keep reinforcing this fleet. I want them to be max if I can. Yeah, we built a bunch of robo plants and stuff. And working all those extra jobs is eating to our energy output. Which is hopefully going to be fixed by conquering the Krieg. Oh, that might be why. Let's do that. See if that helps at all. We're still running it fast. Trying to get this taken care of quickly. Interesting. Interesting society shit. Let's pick you. Oops, we can't pick you up a thing. We can now. Okay, we will pick you up. I don't know, this leadership experience guy, and then we will land our armies on Sarnish. Bunch of unemployed workers because the Krieg are dumb. I don't know if the Krieg are bugged or what, but they are not building anything. Is this the Starnet AI shouldn't be bugged because the Rexen are working properly. It's just the Krieg that don't want to do their shit. To 1500, we're gonna fix ourselves up at this station.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Good, good. And our armies here. Standard defense armies. Build a robo plant. Get them jobs. Get generator districts, please. I'm really disappointed that all the Krieg's resources. They probably have a huge stockpile in there for some reason just bugged. And not using it on their planets. Alright, let's what do I all have claimed?
Units have achieved all objectives.
Let me claim that system. Lost some extra influence, but whatever. Let's go here, see if we can sit close to the center. Oh, they surrendered! That was how bad it was. My goodness. Okay, we need to pause immediately. And handle the situation. This is terrible. It's manageable but terrible. 94. 94. Okay, so you guys are gonna go here. You're gonna, yeah. You guys return home. Same with you guys. I'm glad they surrendered early, but damn, you guys needed to not be that bad. Let's try and set a governor quick. You have arrested development. None of my leaders are good. I keep getting the shitty leaders that don't have modifiers and stuff. Oh, we lost dudes because let's demolish this and repair this. I wish we could pick what was. Because guys immediately migrated from here to Early Krigar. Oh shit. I know why we have such a huge energy credit. You see, if you look down there, stations, 54, or star bases, 94 consumed because we have 9 of 6 total star bases. Yeah, our star base activity is boosted by 75%, so we got to get rid of this one absolutely, this one absolutely, and then this one, yeah, this one too, and then this one too. Actually, most of them we're gonna get rid of. Almost time to get rid of this one, put it there instead. The actual Kregar homeworld will set you up that direction. It won't immediately solve itself, but I run this for another month to see if this fixes a little bit. Damn, I actually can't do that immediately. Residents, okay. Yeah, at least they're not slaves, so they will take jobs. But we can't afford robo-assembly plants. Luxuries distributed? I mean, they were doing the right thing in building alloy places. I'm gonna demolish this one just for now, so it doesn't eat up more energy. Which is it's really not too much. Okay, we're back to negative 29, negative 10s. Yeah, so that's manageable. That's very manageable. And let me get their home world fixed. Maybe an industrial world. Civilian industries I need you guys to focus on this. You have not built generator districts on any of your other planets. You guys are idiots. Dumber than I could ever imagine. I can't even buy them. I just need to sell that stuff to keep afloat. The economy's not doing great. Or say the energy for recycling campaigns. Wouldn't really help, but I wish I had it. Gas train structure. Let's send a science ship to start working on that. That doesn't cost us anything. Actually, speaking of that, let's get you. I don't have automated exploration. And more of that. I should sell more of these. 1, 2, 3. And then I should buy 500 here, maybe another 100. Let's pause it just so. Generator district. Generator district. Generator district. That's definitely what we need. I need to bump that up to 50. Actually, even though I do need as many minerals as I can get. I do need energy. More so. Remote harvesting, I think, is going to be better. I do need secondary research facilities, or not research, secondary materials facilities soon. But it's not a priority because I can get a good bit of science without needing them from here. And as soon as Krieg gets properly built up with civilian industries, then we will be functional. You need a hollow theater. Okay, we're almost positive. Green consumer goods are doing better, but still not good. Rural world built up and is going to prioritize energy. We can't afford, again, more stuff. But yeah, we actually solved that economic crisis pretty bad because it was mostly that star-based thing, or half of it was the star-based thing. Let's see here. These two will eventually be replaced with admin offices, which will then get our empire sprawl closer to good, but Yeah, you guys need to go to the
Technological
station.
acquisition successful.
Xeno, food. Let's do food. That's the wrong one. We really, it's really eaten more than a minion here to the west. There's an L cluster here as well. No, to the north? What? How did we figure out where the Dominion? Oh, did they come through the Mirani territory or what? Where did we see them? Where are you? Yeah, they have an L gate, which is great that we don't have it. That sounds like it'd be a. Well, I know it's gonna be a big pain in the ass if we hit one of this. I still want this robo assembly plant. And to replace this with the civilian industries. Slowly convert it back over. Getting tons of energy now. Ooh, we're short on food. We're short on food. Let me buy food. These stations are full. I wish I could make more jobs here, but these stations are going to be full. And I'm going to have to put them somewhere else, which means we need to open up this planet ASAP. Which means I will probably need to buy consumer goods, which I kind of can. All the rest of the economy is doing great, so let me throw all that away. Buy that. Yeah, then. Nope, not the desert world. Yes, the upgrowth speed is reduced. Okay, I gotta worry about that. And then you guys don't have colonization rights, so I need to give them to you. And then that leaves me some options. So this ocean world up here is pretty much all we got for now. Any other options? Fine. Nope, but that is another option. Not for our, you know, overcrowded, or soon to be overcrowded homeworld system, or home system. Interesting. And then you're almost done changing that, and then we should be positive on consumer goods. I should remove this. Times the charm. Getting closer and closer. How many more do we have to do of these? A lot. Or it doesn't tell us how many we need. Should I do drone study? No, of course not. How's planetary machinery coming? We're getting close, And that one, gas giant, was mostly done by them, but we will finish it up. Breakthrough change is not likely, though. That is real hard. We are getting plenty of minerals now, so I guess we can start pumping out more. And a generator district here. Yesterday, preferably. Let's just wait for the month to take over to get the last little bit we need. Nope, not that. This. Yes.
Special project complete.
Did we find it? Oh no. We found another site.
Technological acquisition successful.
No, I won't place that yet. Not until we're actually positive with consumer goods. L-gates, absolutely avoiding those like the plague. Need more minerals. I will be able to use more minerals. And you guys, we're your rivals, but don't have enough influence. Okay, we won't finish claiming them yet. Let's see, construction ships. Let's get going down to the south. And you are actually going to come this way and start actually expanding. And I think with that, this is probably the best spot to stop. So, yep, playing Iron Man because I wanted to, for some reason, get achievements for this playthrough. But, yeah, we're going to end it there. It saves itself. Don't worry about it. But if you've been watching, I appreciate you for watching. And I guess we'll keep playing this. We're doing pretty good. Not as good as the Romans did, but we're not going to fuck ourselves over by opening L gates and getting destroyed by the nanite fleets again. So yeah, appreciate